Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and today I've actually got an extremely interesting deck, and it's that Samurai deck that I was talking about yesterday. And the deck overall, it's really good and it's really fun to use. Let me go ahead and show you the deck list, and we'll talk about it as we're looking at the deck list. So I am recording this with the Steam app, and I think it's way easier to record with it. I'm using the Snagit 13 along with Camtasia and a microphone, and it just makes everything so much easier. I wish I had time to do this every single time, but unfortunately I don't have, every now and then I don't have the time to do it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile, and let's talk about this deck. So first of all, I'm running one copy of Inishi, and if you don't know what it does, is it cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 Six Samurai monsters from your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster, destroy that target. This card cannot declare it and attack the turn that you activate this effect. So basically, it's a destruction effect, and you're extremely it's extremely easy to summon this guy in this particular deck. And I don't want to run any more copies of it because I don't want to dead draw it, and I don't want to have it sitting in my hand and be useless. I'm running 2 copies of Zanji. Zanji just automatically destroys any monsters that it battles with. After that, I'm running 3 Hand of the Six Samurai. This is a hand control deck because I think it's in my opinion, I think it's the better way to run the Six Samurais. However, it does have a weakness, and I'll get to that here in a bit. So I'm running 3 Hands of the Six Samurais. Then I'm running 2 the Six Samurai-Yaichi. This is actually becoming one of my favorite cards in the deck. And I was contemplating on adding in a 3rd one, but I just couldn't make a space for it. After that, I'm running 3 Shien's Footsoldier. I think this is the MVP of the deck. It's basically the heart of the deck. It runs everything. And if you're running the Shien version, the one that requires you to have 2 monsters out on the graveyard, or not on the graveyard, but on the field, you definitely need to run this. However, I did test it with the Shiens, and it wasn't that great, so I just kind of started to go away from it. It's not as good as you think. It's good in theory, but whenever you actually get to play, it's to where sometimes you don't have the 2 monsters out, and it's kind of hard to get them out. So, and then for the last monster, I am running 1 Six Samurai-Kamon, and this guy destroys face-up cards. For protection, I'm running the 3 enemy controllers, and enemy control doesn't need any type of explanation. This card is just all over good. Then 2 copies of Floodgate Trap Hole, really good. 2 Mirror Walls. Mirror Walls you can replace with Security Orbs if you don't have them, or you can replace it with a Windstorm and then a Curse of Anubis. The main thing that you need to do is just to protect your monsters from getting destroyed. And if you can manage to do that, you'll be sitting in a good spot. Now, one of the things that I think I was missing for this deck to be a little bit better was another copy of Powerful Rebirth. Powerful Rebirth is an amazing card, and it just gives it makes it to where this deck can just do a ton of plays. I think I do need to open some more packs. I don't want to waste the money though. I've already spent a ton of it in this game. I kind of want to open some more packs, and I kind of don't. I'm just kind of biting my nails, like hovering over the buy now button. But I just gotta control myself. But this card is just, oh my god, it's so good. So one of the good an amazing combos that you can do with this card is so you have the let's say they attack your foot soldier, right? So your soldier dies. You go ahead and get a Yaichi. Yaichi comes out. The next turn, you summon a hand. So since you already have a hand out on the field, and you have a Yaichi, that means you have 2 different Six Samurai monsters. That means that you can trigger the Yaichi. So Yaichi triggers. You activate the effect. You destroy a back row. Then you activate Hand of the Six Samurai. You activate the effect. You tribute the Yaichi. It gets destroyed. You destroy a monster. And then after that, you activate the Powerful Rebirth. Rebirth activates, you get the Yaichi back. And then you activate the effect again, and the effect ends up destroying another card. And then you can just go in a loop, and I wish I had the other copy of the Powerful Rebirth, and hopefully, I'm gonna try to grind. I actually haven't played the game as much. I haven't even. I think I'm at level 1 in the tower. I haven't even touched that event. I've just had a ton of work, and I had some. I just had a ton of stuff that I had to do, and I really haven't had the time to play. But this deck is just extremely fun. The huge drawback that it has, though, is that if you play against a Phoenix deck, you're gonna lose most likely 100% of the time. And that's basically because the deck runs on Hand of the Six Samurai. In Hand of the Six Samurai, it is a monster that has a destruction effect. And the Phoenix decks just kind of thrive with destruction effects, so you're never gonna be able to get rid of the Phoenix. So if you're playing against a Phoenix deck, it's gonna be an extremely hard uphill battle, and most of the time you're gonna lose, unless you get lucky and you somehow activate the floodgate trap hole and you manage to keep the Phoenix in face down mode. But even then, the Phoenix deck can just go ahead and activate the field spell, destroy the Phoenix, and then he just keeps going from there. So the biggest drawback to the deck is the Phoenix deck. If you play against everything else, I think you should be fine. Like through testing, I didn't encounter any Cyber Angels, so I don't know how well it's gonna do in the higher tiers. The whole rank just currently got reset. So being that I was in King of Games, I went down to I think it's Platinum 4, and that's where the games were at. And I did lose several of them, and I'll show you the replays here in a bit. But overall, the deck is just super interesting. And like I said, I did try the one with the other Shien, but it wasn't working for me. So I'd go ahead and I tried this one, and like I said, the deck is just really fun to play. And you can see here that BD Tower, I'm at first floor, haven't touched the event. Haven't really done much of anything, and they added some new cards, but we'll talk about the new cards towards the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get into the replays now. Alright, let's scroll down, go replays. Alright, and the skill that I'm using is Restart. I just love Restart. Restart allows you to just go ahead and get a completely new hand, and I think over all the skills, Restart I think is one of my favorites, because it just having a brand new hand whenever you need it, it's just great. You can run the deck with a Field of Warriors, and the Field of Warriors makes your samurais extremely strong. Oh, I've got the lines turned on. I kind of want to turn them off. I get annoyed by the lines. Let me know if you like the character lines or not. I'm gonna leave them on for now. But do leave me a comment down in the comment section below whether you like the character lines or not.
I set a monster face down. I set a card face down.
Right, so this is actually a mirror match.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler. It's my turn. I draw. Let's do this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Here he summons his Zanji. And then he does have a Hand of the Six Samurai. And then I don't know why he would run the A forces.
I activate a continuous spell.
Just cards that increase attack aren't really that great. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I really do not like any equip cards or anything. Great Shogun Shien comes out. He hands. I activate my enemy control tribute, my Footsoldier, which is kind of unfortunate for me because I was hoping that he attacked into it, but he didn't. And I take control of his Shien, Great Shogun Shien.
I end my turn. Here goes. It's my turn.
So basically, I'm in survival mode because I can only activate one spell or trap card per turn with the Great Shogun Shien. And yes, it's kind of a decent lockdown, but still, I don't know. I think it's not as consistent as not running it. Alright, floodgates my hand, and again, I'm forced to basically activate or do the same move as before. And that's just activate the enemy controller, tribute to the Shien again.
Summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, so his field is getting kind of scary at this point, and I'm thinking, maybe I should give up and just not waste time on it, but I decided to go ahead and continue anyways.
I activate a quick play spell.
Right, so same move, tribute the hand for his Shien, and then he ends his turn.
Alright, let's do this.
At this point, I'm only at 2 cards.
I draw. Check this out.
Alright, so I did get a Zanji.
I summon a monster in attack position.
And here, I activated getting control. He doesn't have any back rows or anything. I think this was a great move on my part. I don't know what you guys think about this move. So I switched to defense, I attacked it, and I knew he was going to go ahead and activate his effect to defend him because he does want to destroy my back row. But I knew that he had already summoned a ton of monsters, so it was going to be highly unlikely for him to draw a monster. However, he does end up getting a monster. It is a phase down defense, so he can't trigger this guy. And he makes the mistake of attacking with a Great Shogun-Shin, and then I activated the mirror wall and the damage step. His Great Shogun-Shin effect activates, and his I think he destroys his Yaichi instead. Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I draw.
Yeah, Yaichi. Alright, so I do pay for the 2,000, so I can go ahead and get over the Shien. I summon the other Sanji. I keep forgetting their names. I summon the other Sanji, I attack over it.
My monster attacks.
And here I think this coming attack, I think that was a misplay looking at it back at it now. I should have waited to attack him until next turn.
My monster's effect activates.
But I still have Mirror Wall face up, and I know he's already went through a lot of monsters, so his deck, I didn't think it would be, he wouldn't be able to draw another monster anytime soon.
Watch what I can do. It's my turn. Draw. All right. I summon a monster in attack position.
Apparently he has a ton of monsters, and he's always getting monsters. So he gets a Yaichi.
My monster's gonna attack.
I don't know. I think he misplayed here because he attacked thinking that he was gonna attack over, but I guess he forgot that my mirror wall was still active on the field, and he loses because of that misplay.
I draw.
There goes a mirror wall, and here I can just attack the game. If he had an attack, I think I'd still had game because of the hand.
Here I go. My monster attacks. I can't lose to the likes of you. It's game over. My monster attacks your life points directly.
Alright, so he lost because of that misplay. I guess he forgot about that mirror wall.
I hate to admit it, but you got the better of me this time.
I may have won, but you put up an awesome fight. Good job.
Okay. Alright, the next one against Siddhartha. Oh, he had this mat. This mat looks amazing. The Neo Daedalus mat. And I think you have to summon him 100 times in order for you to get that mat. That mat looks just extremely good. That white and blue with the little touches of red, it just looks amazing. And unfortunately, you don't see the mats in the replay, which
let's see if you have the cards to challenge me.
The mat looked
crazy. Duel. My turn. I'll play this.
So I do get a decent hand, so I don't want to restart. Alright, so here's the Phoenix game, and like I said, playing against a Phoenix is just extremely hard.
My turn. I draw. I set a monster face down. I set a card face down. I set a card face down. I end my turn.
Here I go.
And here looking at it back now, I shouldn't have said that
from my hand.
That
I activate a spell.
But as soon as I saw that I was playing against Phoenix, I basically gave up. Because I had played another Phoenix before, and another Phoenix just completely destroyed me.
My field spell
oh my god, okay, there's another loss. So here he has the upper hand. I do have a
watch and learn.
A floodgate trapper, but even though like I haven't, there's really not much I can do.
Check this out. I special summon a monster.
I end my turn.
That Yaksha is just.
It's my turn. I draw.
This is super annoying.
I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
And here I figured I'd go ahead and destroy the islands, and then whenever the Phoenix came out, I'd go ahead and floodgate trap pull it.
You think that'll work on me? My monster's effect activates. I'll play this. I special summon a monster.
My monster's effect activates!
Alright, so Yaichi to destroy the back row, but I mean, it really didn't matter because the Phoenix was going to come out and it wasn't destroyed anyways.
My monster's effect activates. Watch closely. I special summon a monster.
So there's the Phoenix.
My monster's effect
and
activates.
then I go ahead and chain the floodgate trap point.
I can't let that happen. I reveal my face down card. My trap activates
From my hand.
And then this is the unfortunate part for me, that he had a second Fire King Island.
My field
And if he
spell
hadn't had
activates.
that Fire King Island, I think I would have been set in a decent, or I'll be sitting in a decent spot, but he did have that second Fire King Island, so there's really no way out for me after this.
I summon a monster in attack position. Will now battle. Now. My monster attacks.
Alright, I think I surrender after this.
You shouldn't get your hopes up yet.
Don't blink. I attack with a monster.
So the biggest weakness that this particular version has is that
It's my turn.
it revolves around handling
Am I
Six
not
Samurai.
good enough? Maybe I can't win on my own.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Alright, yeah, I surrendered. Let's go to the next one. I'm playing against Paradox Brothers. I don't remember if I won or lost this one. Alright, he's running Restart in motion, I think. Oh, no, I remember this game. It's actually a decent game.
This is my fight, and my
Alright, so
fight
they
alone.
get
If you duel,
the powerful
my
Reaper.
turn. I set a monster. I set a card. I set a card. I end my turn.
It's my turn.
I draw.
Now.
I summon a monster in attack position.
He summons a Sergeant Electro.
Just what I was waiting for.
I'll go ahead and activate the
reveal my
floodgate
face
trap
down
hole
card.
because I just
My trap
it was gonna get locked
activates.
down anyways.
I set a card.
I'm setting
And
a card.
the bad thing is that
I
that
end
thing's
my
at
turn.
1300 defense.
Here goes. It's my turn. I draw. I set a
And
monster
then I get
face
another
down.
Footsoldier.
I end my
It's
turn.
kind of unfortunate.
Here we
for
go.
me.
It's my turn. I draw. Very well.
I summon
summons
a
another
monster
Electro.
in attack position.
Yeah, he does summon another Electro.
I activate my monster's effect.
And I can't do anything because I can't chain that.
My monster
He attacks the
attacks.
Footsoldier. Footsoldier, I think I get a... I can't remember if I get a Yaichi or the
My
Count.
monster's
Oh, let's
effect
see, let's see.
activates. Check this out. I special summon a monster.
Yeah, so get a Yaichi. Most of the time is my go-to monster is the
I
Yaichi.
end my turn. Here goes. It's my turn. I draw. I set a card.
And the reason I go for the Yaichi is because I think I have a better chance of getting a hand since I do run 3 hands. So the Yaichi I think is a better thing. And here he floodgate trap was my Footsoldier.
activates.
Because I think he knew that I was going to go ahead
I end my
and
turn.
attack into the
Prepare
Electro.
yourself. It's my turn. I draw. From my hand.
I
He's
activate a
playing into the
spell.
void, which I think was a very interesting card choice in that. He runs 2 into the voids like back to back.
I activate my monster's effect.
And here I
can't
am
let that
forced to
happen.
chain.
I reveal my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
I set a card.
I choose this card. I tribute summon a monster.
I choose for Horus, I think. Yeah, he does put that Horus. And he knows that my phase on is
end my
Footsoldier,
turn.
so I think he ends up
Here
attacking
goes.
it. Alright, so he doesn't
my
attack
turn.
it this turn, but
I
he
draw.
attacks it next turn. I am kind of forced
set
to
a
pay
card
that.
face
That's
down.
funny. I was hoping that he didn't attack with the Horus.
I caught you. I play my face down card. My continuous
He
trap
actually Sing
activates.
Through and he locks 2 of my back row.
Battle. This'll work. I attack with a monster.
So I wanted to go ahead and get a monster. I think I wanted to go ahead and get a hand out
My
of the deck.
monster's effect activates. Come forth. I special summon a monster.
And here my thinking was that I was gonna go ahead and hopefully he wasn't gonna attack with a horse, right? And even if he did, I can just go ahead and destroy it with the hand.
Battle! You cannot escape.
So he ends up attacking the Footsoldier, which allows me to go ahead and get another monster. But unfortunately for me, he is gonna be able to summon Horus, the level 8.
That's what I was waiting for. My monster's effect activates. Come forth! I special summon a monster.
So Kamon is able to go ahead and destroy the Six Samurai-Yaichi, or Six Samurai-Yaichi, who knows how you call it, and unlock my Floodgate. And Floodgate was never targeted by Sergeant Electro, which I'm not sure why. He should have targeted it, but I don't think he did, or did I don't know if I missed it, but I don't think he did.
It's my turn. I draw.
No, I'll destroy that, and then Kamon activates. Oh, come on. Destroys the Six Samurai-Yaichi. Then Yaichi activates, destroy the back row. It's an enemy controller.
I flip over my face
and I think he does tribute it to go ahead and get my hand.
A quick play spell. Let's go.
I do have another hand, so I just decided to just go ahead and go all in since he doesn't have a hand.
My monster's effect activates.
I destroy the Lovoid, and then there goes the powerful Rebirth to get that Yaichi back.
I special summon a monster. My monster's effect
and then
activates.
I can go ahead and trigger the Yaichi's effect activate to destroy the back row.
You don't know when
to even just say.
It's my turn.
I draw.
So anyway, he only has one card, so that he gives up.
Our maze?
I did it. That was a tough duel, but I pulled through in the end.
Here's another Paradox Brothers. Okay. Oh, and just want to remind you to go ahead and do subscribe. I do have the Xbox One S already in hand for that. I'm going to be selecting one of you guys on January the 1st, and one of you will be getting an Xbox One.
My turn. I set a monster. I set a card face down.
So one of my subscribers will get a new Xbox One here on January the 1st.
Very well.
I summon a monster in attack position. I activate my monster's effect.
Against ninjas.
I set a card. I set a card. Battle.
You cannot escape.
And he attacks the Footsoldier. And the Footsoldier, I think, is going to get me a Yaichi.
My monster's effect activates. Check this out. I special summon a monster. I end my turn. Here goes. It's my turn. I draw. Let's go.
Okay, so they get another Sanji, so I think I'll go ahead and summon the hand here. So hand, activate the Yaichi's effect, and my face down is a powerful Rebirth. The ultimate providences, which I don't know if I would have done that. I think I would have just chained the card.
What?
The ultimate providence gets rid of my Yaichi. But here I can go ahead and put that combo up again, where I get the Yaichi again, and then I'm able to go ahead and still destroy the back row.
Let's go. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
I'm targeting the back row now. He changed it. He should have changed it to begin with, I think.
My continuous trap.
And then he should have ultimate providence the hand.
I should play this card.
I special summon a monster.
And this ninja deck's actually extremely popular. How I don't think this guy. I think he just copied it on I guess the deck that everybody's running. But unfortunately for him, he doesn't know how to play it to its full potential just yet.
I activate my monster's effect. I should play this
Alright, so
card.
this was just wasting time because it really didn't accomplish anything.
I end my
Oh,
turn.
I guess it accomplished
Here we
me
go.
not being able to
It's
attack.
my turn.
I draw. Time to fight.
Please start the motion.
I should play this card. I summon a monster in attack position. Battle.
Now,
Those just throw
Time
my
to
hand.
attack.
my turn is over. It's your turn. I have to keep this up. My turn. Draw. I set a
So
monster.
I think Footsoldier actually
Finish with
kind
my
of
turn.
saved me, because then I'll be able to
It's
use
my
that
turn.
hand after the next
I
turn.
draw.
Now.
I tribute summon a monster.
The reason tribute summons it is so he can activate the effect. And then this kind of goes downhill after that because he puts it at the bottom of the deck, and then after that you just can't really do anything.
I'm not giving up.
My turn's done.
What can I do? My turn. I draw. Come forth.
I'm gonna get a
I
mirror.
summon a
Mirror
monster
isn't
in
really
attack
gonna help.
position.
Isn't really gonna help that much.
I set a card face down.
At least I
My
didn't think it was
turn
gonna help.
is done.
So
Not
I'll just
bad.
go ahead and set it and see
My
what's
turn.
gonna happen.
I draw.
Battle.
Caught
He ends up
My
attacking,
monster
which
attacks.
if I was in his
Now's
position,
my
I don't think I
chance.
would have attacked.
I reveal my face down card.
But again,
My
I think this is
continuous
just
trap
kind of a lack of
activates.
experience.
Not bad.
However, my turn's done.
What can I do? My turn. I draw. Check this
And
out.
here I'm just able
I
to go ahead
summon a
and attack
monster
the
in
game
attack
after this.
position.
And I think I'm not gonna show that last replay. I think the video is getting way too long, and it's gonna take me forever to go ahead and render it.
I attack your life points directly.
And we still gotta talk about those new cards they've added.
Impossible!
I may have won, but you put up an awesome fight. Good job.
Okay, and yeah, that's gonna be it for the replays. Do try the deck. Let me go ahead and just show it to you one more time. Alright, there it is. 1 Chancellor, 2 Zanji, 3 hands, 2 Yaichi, 3 Footsoldiers, 1 Kamon, 3 Econs, 2 Floodgate Trap Balls, 2 Mirawa, and then 1 Powerful Rebirth. If I had the Powerful Rebirths, I'd probably substitute them for the Mirror Walls and then add like maybe a Storm or 2. But I don't know, I just have to get more powerful rebirths. The deck's extremely fun to play. You do kind of have to have experience with the game in order for you to kind of use it to its full potential. If you're just barely starting the game, I don't suggest that you play this deck because most of the time you are going to lose if you just started to play the game. Play something more friendly, maybe Toons or something else. But if you just started again, it is you do kind of have to think of the plays that you're going to make. So it's a little bit more challenging to play the deck. It's extremely fun if you have got the experience. So if you've got the experience, go ahead and give it a try. But this is a little bit more of an advanced deck, and just remember that if you play against a Phoenix deck, you're gonna get completely destroyed. Anyway, let's go ahead and head to the news. Alright, let's see where are they at. Ranked of challenge stand. That so underway. We're going useful features. Regarding no issues. Where is it at? The event to the tower has begun. Trader update inventory. Alright, so they're taking all those card trader inventory things. Let's go with that. Is it under this one maybe? No, it's not under that one. Maybe it's in the second page. I accidentally got out. Did I miss it, or where's it at? Oh, here it is. It was like really, literally the second thing, and for whatever reason I didn't see it. So anyways, you're now able to go ahead and get ultra rare tickets, which I guess it's a good addition to the rank system. I unfortunately didn't have that much time to play last season, and I wasn't even able to get the 100 wins for the SR ticket, which is unfortunate for me. Oh well. So let's go ahead and check the details. So they added the big cattle drive. This is actually a decent card, and I think they're trying to make the beast deck a little bit better. If you control beast warrior or winged beast type monster, draw one card for each of those monster types you control. You cannot activate other spell or trap cards or effects during the turn you activate this card. So this is going to allow you to go ahead and get a ton of more cards. They added also the black Brachios, and this was a card that you could obtain with Rex, I think. But I guess it's a good addition to the SR ticket pool and rank, because they don't have that many cards on there. They also added a rare Tyranno Infinity. I think they need to add way more rares and way more just standard cards, because overall there's not that much of a pool, and you do get like 2 or 3 tickets out of every season. So the original of this monster, the original attack of this card is the number of your banished dinosaur type monsters times 1,000. So this guy can just get completely insane when you have a lot of dinosaurs removed. Commander of Swords, when your opponent draws for their normal draw and their draw phase, they reveal the cards they drew. Then if any is a spell or trap card, you can apply one of these effects. Discard all cards they drew, or destroy one spell or trap card they control. So it's a decent, just standard card, I guess. They also added Turbust to the Forbidden Realms. I think this was from a Bakura event. I can't remember where it was, but I think it was Bakura. Primal Cry. I guess if you didn't get it with Mai, here's another chance to get it. I wonder if they're gonna add the Ritual monster as well. So that's it for I guess for the news section of the video. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I do want to remind you to go ahead and subscribe to enter for a chance to get an Xbox One here on January the 1st, if you haven't subscribed yet. And I do try to post every day, but however, lately I've just been extremely busy and I haven't been able to post as much as I'd like to. And I think YouTube is punishing me, because that's my view count lately is just really, really bad. But anyways, if you enjoy my videos, go ahead and leave a like. If you enjoy my content, do subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.